Good morning, everyone. Good morning again, everyone. I can never be sure when this is actually live. Sometimes it seems to, sort of refresh, and other times it seems to just sit there, and I don't really know, but I think I'm probably live now. So good morning and welcome. I'm Connie Douglas from Great Stamping with Connie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. And this is your Monday motivation, a little bit of crafting to hopefully inspire you and kick off your week and just get things going on a really positive note. It is October the 7th. So I was going to say 6th. It's like, no, that was yesterday. October 7th. We are into October. We are into the fall. And next Monday, for those of us in Canada, it is Thanksgiving already. And everyone's like, it seems so early this year. And it's like, well, it is because October 1st was a Tuesday, and our Canadian Thanksgiving is the second Monday of October. So if the first is a Tuesday, it's the absolute earliest it can be. So there we go. It's yeah, I think that's how it works. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I think that's how it works. Anyway, welcome. If you are here this morning watching me live, say hello. Let me know that you are on. And if you are watching the replay, well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, owl, whatever it is, in whatever time zone you're in. Welcome, and thank you so much for stopping by to check out my card today. I am just going to see if I can get this up on here so that I can see what's going on, make sure I've got everything in the right place and the right time and all those sorts of things. So there we go. Oh, good morning. I love the thumbs up and the hearts. That's always such a good sign. It means somebody's out there. So welcome. Welcome to you. Okay. Oh my goodness, October. There is so much going on in the stamping world and at Stamping Up. So, a couple really key things that you need to know right now. Today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, 3 days only, there is a stamp sale. So this is just stamps. It's not bundles, but if you unbundle things from the catalog and you can save 15% on the stamp set, you might be better further ahead than if you ordered the bundle at the 10% savings. So you might have to do a little bit math, but certainly any stamp sets that you are interested in from the annual catalog, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 7, 8, 9 this week, they are on sale, 15% off. That's more than the tax. So take advantage of that. What else? Kits are our all-inclusive kits are on sale anywhere from 10 to 30% off. So there's some awesome savings there. And speaking of those, I have to just interject. I am doing a fundraiser. It is a fundraiser, but it's a fundraiser. I am looking for people to donate, and I've asked for $30 because that's about the cost of a kit, but really, any donation at all will help. I am looking to purchase all-inclusive kits this month while they're on sale, so our dollars go even further. And I will also include my commission on the sale of those kits, so our money will go even further. And I'm going to buy kits and to the Barrie Toy Mountain effort this Christmas time. Uh, our kits, I mean, they're awesome for anybody, but what a wonderful gift of crafting they are for sort of that, 10 to 15, 16, 17-year-old, those ones that are really hard to buy for, the ones that aren't fun to buy for, that so often in these Christmas drives, it's not what people focus on, and yet there is still a great need. So if you would like to contribute to my fundraiser, I would really appreciate it. And we will give a gift from the heart. We will give the gift of crafting to kids that are not as fortunate as we'd like them to be, and we'll just hopefully brighten their Christmas with something that appeals to them, because I think our craft kits are awesome, and they do appeal to that tween and teen age group, as well as lots of others of us. So that's my little infomercial there. Okay, what else is going on? Okay, I guess the biggest one we have awesome stamps and bundles and pack, different things from all sorts of catalogs that are live right now. Scrapbooking, we have a new scrapbooking brochure that you can see online and scrapbooking products, so check all that out. My girls' getaway weekend coming up in November. Woohoo! It's going to be fun. I am working on that. I'm putting together my add-on classes, so information about those will go out this week. The add-on classes are totally optional, but I know there's some people that really look forward to them, so I want to get those ready and get those out. But lots and lots going on. Good morning, Kathy. Welcome. Okay, shall we do some crafting? Let's do some crafting. Go down here, change that. Okay, whoops. I'm at home and my camera stand is just a little bit higher, so I have a little bit more workspace that shows. So sometimes, all these things that sit off to the side that I don't think are going to get in the picture are getting in the picture. Okay, so as I mentioned, did I mention? Oh, I mentioned in my little write-up. Um, this week, I am going to be sharing the Autumn to Remember stamp set. This actually coordinates with one of our scrapbooking kits. It's our Autumn scrapbooking kit, but you don't have to use it just for scrapbooking. Hello. It's got gorgeous sentiments. Look at September to Remember. Okay, we're a little bit past that this year, but I use this guy a lot. You can tell. Watch this. Oh, look at that. It is the most stained. Actually, this one is stained quite a bit as well, but I have it out because I'm going to use it. But I used these two to make bag toppers for swaps for a conference that I was at in September. And this was perfect because we were at this awesome convention, crafting convention, and actually it was called Creative Convention, hosted by Rhonda Wade, who was a demonstrator in the United States. And so this was part of what I used for my swaps. But look at this, Bountiful Blessings. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. And then Crisp Autumn Days. This one to me screams scrapbooking layout. But you could use it on a card as well. And then we've got all these fun images. These three trees, this is one image. We've got this beautiful maple leaf and then a bunch of other leaves and a little garland there. So fun stamp set, and I will be using it this week. I didn't use it a whole lot for today's card, as you will see in just a moment, but I will show more of it. Sentiments today because I might need to make a birthday card for MSH. So, yes, there we go. Look at that. Don't tell him. He does not generally watch my Facebook Live, so I'm hoping that hasn't changed. Hello, Joanne. Welcome. So here is today's card, and I was using this paper last week, Regal Winter, and I can't stop. Okay, I have moved on from the bundle, but I'm still using the paper because it is so beautiful for autumn. Um, and then we have this is Basic Beige. Have you checked out Basic Beige yet? It is a wonderful neutral. It's light enough to stamp on very easily. It's not quite as bright as white. It's a little bit softer, but it's still very light, very neutral. So that's awesome. And then these die cut leaves are from, oh, rats, Autumn. Oh, I want to say Autumn Expressions, but I don't think that's it. And I was gonna write it down and I did not. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the autumn one from last season. It was out last season. It's carried over, and it's got beautiful leaf dyes in it. Because the Autumn to Remember is just a stamp set, I didn't have any dyes, and I wanted some die cut leaves for this card. So there we go. That's what we are going to make. This is the first of 3 cards that I will share this week. And if you would like a kit to make all 3 cards, all you have to do is go to my online store, place an order using this host code YV73SRAS. So you might want to jot that down, take a screenshot. And if you place a minimum $40 order, I will send you a kit to make all 3 of the cards that I share this week. And if your order is over $75, I will include a package of gems for you as well as my thank you for supporting my small business. Okay, so standard card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. This again is basic beige. And I knew that wouldn't be quite right because my first one was not. I don't know, I hadn't had quite enough coffee when I scored that, I guess. Okay. Then we have a piece of Lost Lagoon, and this is 5.25 by 4. I'm just going to flip that because I noticed there was a little mark on the other side. There we go. All good. And here's the beauty of of crafting and cutting things. So I cut a piece of basic beige that was 5 by 3.75, and I ran it through the Leaf Fall 3D embossing folder. And then I cut a piece of this Regal Winter Designer Series paper that was 5 by 3.75. And then I put the 2 of them together and chopped them on an angle. Shoop, done. So now I have a card that goes this way. And then, so these were no, how does this work? These were the leftovers. Okay, so whoops, get it in the camera there. So there's your whole piece of Designer Series paper and your whole piece of cardstock. So then you could just reverse your card and do it this way, which I might do. I haven't quite decided because with this embossing folder, depending on what embossing folder you're using, you can flip it upside down. These leaves are falling, like they're every which way. So I could do it exactly the same. But I think I might do this one this way, just because. So there's my whole piece of paper getting used. It's a 2 for deal. And if you have hung around with me for a while, I always suggest when you're cutting, just cut everything twice. Cut double, make 2 cards. The other thing you could totally flip it over and then use the debossed side. Now, in this one, I don't care for this as much, just personal choice for what I'm looking for. There might be a time where I like that. But some of our embossing folders, I'm thinking of So Swirly in particular, you really can't tell the up from the down. So you could absolutely flip stuff over and do it that way. Oh, I was going to use tape printer because I might need to look at this. Okay, we're going to work somewhat quickly. If you get the first piece down in a great place, the second one will just fall in up against it and life will be beautiful. However, if you need to wiggle because things are not coming out straight, I don't want to do it relatively quickly. Just a little bit. This comes down just a smidge. There we go. Okay, I think we're okay. I think we did it. Okay, and then I'm just going to turn this over and give it a nice press. Okay, so there's that. We're going to build it first. I have a stylish shape circle. This is, usually I count from the inside. I'm not sure whether it's number 3, perhaps number 3 or number 2. Anyway, it's one of the stylish shapes. You can do it any size you want. Originally, I had cut a larger one, and then I thought, I don't know. By the time I got all the leaves around, it was kind of large, so I went one smaller. So that's what we're doing. We're going one smaller. Okay, and then I'm just going to grab. So the next thing I want to do is I'm working with a photopolymer, so I'm just going to put down this is half of a foam Stampin' Pierce mat. If you're wondering what that is, just because I want a little extra cushioning here, because I am using photopolymer, and this is a fairly detailed stamp. So I want, well, no, it's a very detailed stamp. I want it to show up nicely, all the detail there. So Pretty Peacock ink, and I am just going to stamp this right so the leaf is right near the edge of the die cut. The stem goes off the bottom just a tiny bit, but that's okay because it's going to get covered up anyway. So you wouldn't have seen it even if it was there. Okay, just give us a little bit of a clean off before we move on and I forget. So you may be able to tell that this is very Pretty Peacock. This is stained. It looks red. It's actually probably stained with Blackberry Bliss. I find that one stains quite a bit, but it doesn't impact how your stamp works. The stamp still works perfectly fine. So it's all good. Okay, then I have, this is just a 1/2 inch strip. And I am going to attempt to stamp the happy birthday here. Straight in the center, all those things. There we go. Looking pretty good. Okay, we are going to quit while we are where we are. I don't know if we're ahead, but we are where we are. So we'll stop there. Okay, so that's all the stamping that we need to do. And I am just going to bring in my snips. I'm going to trim this guy off on an angle. You could banner end it. You could leave it square. You could do one end square, one end angled, one end bannered, whatever you wish. I find that quick and easy and adds a little bit of interest. So there we go. Okay, now I am going to put the leaf on first, just to sort of give me a somewhere. And so this time I'm going to put it up a little bit higher so that you can see the embossing at the bottom. Going to put it on with dimensionals. And then that will still allow me to tuck the leaves in behind it because it's lifted. So that's why it helps with the placement. I don't need to worry about putting the leaves down first. I can put this guy on and then figure it out. Oh no. Keep it high, keep it high. Just go with the original plan. Don't mess with my brain too much. Put this over here. Let's start putting some leaves on. So what I did, if you can see, I've just cut a whole bunch of leaves. And then I'm just going to choose some. And I found in the first card, you need, and I don't think I want Lost Lagoon because that's my card stock there. But I'm going to start with, maybe I'll do it this way. Start with one of the oak leaves coming in down the edge. And there's not a lot of room for the maple leaf to be there. So that's why we have oak leaves kind of at the edges and then fill in with some maple leaves. Now, what do I want here? You'll do this guy down here so he's onto the basic beige as opposed to onto the, let me get one of these guys in. Can we get him in there, tucked in? What else do we want? Oh, a Lost Lagoon. Could do him down here too. I could do a couple. See, this is where you get into all these choices and what do you want to put here and how do you want to do this and all that jazz. So, some I cut with this, can you see, get some light, there we go. That is just cherry cobbler cardstock. This is more of the, oh, that's not good lighting. Let's see if we can shine a little light on that. Now you can see the pattern. That is the Regal Winter Designer Series paper. So actually that light might be a little bit better right there. I'm just going to leave that right where it is. So I could put this in here. This doesn't look like a whole lot now, does it? It needs to sort of turn up, I think, so you can see that it's a maple leaf. And what do we think here? Some maple leaves. Lots of maple leaves. Maybe like that. It's a little different than the last one, but that's okay. It's all good. I wonder if I can get a maple leaf up here. Yeah, see it. It's a little bit, it's a little bit sticky outy. I could do it this way. Yeah, no. It doesn't really work well because it just gets a little sticky outy. Okay, we're gonna put him back over here. Tuck him in, and then I think what I'll do is put him up on dimensionals. It's two, right? Maybe. See, this is where you start to rethink everything. That's okay. We're just gonna take a minute to get it the way we like it. And I know with the last card, I was kind of playing with things, and then all of a sudden it's like, yes, I like that, right? Like that. So maybe we'll get there with this one. Now I have Lost Lagoon up against the edge, but I think that'll be okay. Put this guy up on dimensionals. There. Okay. I think that works. I don't know where we're going to put this. Oh. I could put it right down there, couldn't I? There's an interesting thought. Or up, right up here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Gonna need some help here, folks. So I'm gonna just set that there for a minute. Set it here. No. Basic beige on basic beige. I'm thinking up here, but let me know if you have any thoughts while I start to glue some of these guys down. So I am coming in. I'm going to kind of leave him where he is, so I sort of have a placeholder. And I'm just going to add some glue here. Right about there. And I'm just going to kind of hold everything down and pull this guy out. And this guy, because I kind of want his stem covered by the other leaf. Maybe we'll be able to put that other one up on a dimensional. Do that, couldn't I? Oh, we'll see. No promises, no decisions being made just yet, but sort of give it a thought, have a look, tuck this guy in here. Pull this guy out. This is the wild wheat leaves here. You can see the background is, oh, looks a lot like that. So I just flip that over. I kind of want a good chunk of him to show. So maybe we'll do it like that. And then this guy is going to come right in there. I think I want those two of them on dimensionals. Yes, I think that will work quite nicely. So now this one, you just want to be careful because this is already on dimensional. So I'm going to need just a skinny dimensional down this top edge. So I have some that are cut in half here. Just going to stick that right there. And then you could put just a little dab of liquid glue along this side just to kind of secure him. The dimensional's really going to be what holds him down, but I'll just kind of secure him. And I'm just going to drop that right in there. And then this guy, I think he's good for dimensionals everywhere, isn't he? Yeah. I think we'll just kind of, oh, now here we go. Do we want him up, down, sideways? Not sideways. Up? Maybe up. I've got one up and one down there, so I think he could go either way. But I'm just going to plunk one right in there, and then I'll just, just because I'm going to put another little one up there. Probably don't need it, but I don't. Sometimes you wonder, so I just stick another one on. Just put another one on. Just go for it. There we go. And then this is just going to rest on here. So I want dimensionals on the happy end. And then again, just a little dab of glue towards the bottom here, just in this area. And it's just to kind of secure it so it doesn't flap or go sideways or, out of alignment, I guess. We don't. Now, if we put the cardstock straight, we have a better chance of getting the sentiment on straight. There we go. And I'm just going to hold that for a moment. There we go. And okay, so there is pretty much our card. I'm just going to pop the whole thing up with dimensionals. We've got lots of autumn poof going on this card. Okay, so I was practicing this dimensional thing again. I don't know that I'm getting a whole lot faster, but and sometimes I can't actually see if I've lifted the cover. Like, see, I don't think I've got that one off. There we go. It's kind of coming, I suppose. It's, one of those practice things. And then we're going to put this right down, centered. There. And then, oh goodness, I was thinking we have this gorgeous pretty peacock ribbon. So I just have to go out on my leash for a moment because it's in this other bucket that's further away. Pretty peacock and gold ribbon. And it's beautiful and soft and lovely. And I was thinking we could just add a bow to this. Didn't put a bow on the other one because it's going to MSH, and he knows his cards have gems on. He knows that's how they come because he knows I can't make a card without them. But a bow is pushing it a little bit. But this one's not for him. So oh, I don't know. It was a thought, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. Decisions, not sure. But we will add some gems, of course. So these are the blooming pearls, and these two have been out for a while, but they are lovely, and they have pretty peacock, so they're perfect. Yes, I'm trying to trying to keep the glare down from the light on my glass mat. But, okay, so we're just going to put some of these down here. There's two sizes of these, large and small. And there we go. There's also gold. We could have used gold on there, but I do like the pretty peacock. Okay, so there we go. Let's see. We have some extra leaves. We'll have to rake those up and put them on another card. Oh, good morning, Claire. Thank you. I'm so glad you like it. So here are the two cards. Just the other half of these pieces. So when you cut, I always tell you to cut two. Uh, this one for sure, you definitely want to cut two card bases and two Lost Lagoon layers, and then you have your double embossed piece and your double designer series paper. You might as well get two cards made while you're at it. It's all good. Okay, so I will send you these pieces along with pieces for two other cards that I'm going to share throughout the week. And if you would like those, all you have to do is go to my online store, place a minimum $40 order using this host code, and I will send you that card kit absolutely free. And then if your order is over $75, I will also send you a free package of gems. Great week to order. Great days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Stamps are on sale. All the stamp sets from the annual catalog are on sale for 15% off. So now is the time. If there's something that you were sort of looking at, thinking about, and just hadn't gotten around to ordering it yet, now is the time to do it. Oh, thanks, Beth. I'm glad you like it. Yes, it's a fall themed week, so getting into the autumn mood and all of that. So, okay, let me back here. Where am I? Here I am. There we go. Okay. So thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. I hope this is a little bit of inspiration and motivation to kick off your Monday morning and set you up for an awesome week. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, everyone. I really appreciate it. And if you like this video, tell your friends, share it with your friends. In fact, if you share this video or any of the other videos that I post this week, I will put your name in a draw and I might be sending you this card, not this one. This one's for, MSH, but this one is not. And then you will have a birthday card that you can send to a friend and share autumn and all the gorgeous colors that come with that. Okay. Oh, Kathy has said something else. Let me just see what Kathy has said down here. You put the sentiment on the bottom with a few leaves underneath. Oh, well, isn't that a good idea? Have to wait till next time now because this one's stuck on the next card. Thanks, Kathy. That's a great idea. I will give it a try. Okay. Have an awesome week, everyone. Take care, and I hope to craft with you all again really soon. Bye for now.